See, so today I had some free time. I'm like, let me go live or whatever. I was in the store and I came across this hemp cord, and it says great for jewelry making. So I want to try two things with this. I want to make a removable waist bead with this one, just to see like how like actually thick and heavy it is. And two, I want to try and make a bracelet today. So I don't know if my 6mm beads is gonna fit over this one, but we shall see. I'm gonna push you back a little bit, put you down, and yeah. So I got my crystals here. Now this is a order, so I am just grabbing my white beads because the customer wants a white bead strand. And I'm going to cut out 6 inches of string. Now, I was thinking about ways to like make this removable. Now, I see some people do like the, what's it called? The bracelets that have like the knots and the knot like kind of slides. I want to do that. I want to learn. I have to teach myself. So eventually I'll get there. But right now, what I did was I ordered the lobster clasp with, I think it's like a clamshell, I think it's called, closure, something like that. I don't know. But I found it on Amazon for $5. So I grabbed me one. It should be here tomorrow. So I'm going to work with that soon. But for today, I still have my lobster clasp somewhere. They're somewhere, but I usually tie them on last anyway. So all right, so first we're gonna measure out the cord, and I'm gonna measure out 8, 9. Let's do 9 inches, and I'm only doing 9 inches because I like to have that extra bit of space and have that freedom to tie stuff that's not very long. Around the wrist, let's see how that looks. Let's see. So that's how it looks. But remember, I put 9 inches. So if I put 6 inches, it'll be very snug. So this is just giving me some extra space. First time working with this hemp cord. And like I said, I like always just trying different cords and strings and getting familiar with things, because different things come to you. I've been like on a real major like crochet. Hey Jalen, hey Bill thing, where I've been. Oh my gosh, life been lifing. But I'm like, thank you so much, Jalen, for doing your thing, your moderation thing. So anyways, what was I gonna say to you? I've been on this crochet kick. So real quick, I learned how to make these hats. This is for my daughter. So I made it like that. I don't have my mannequin next to me and I don't feel like grabbing it. But I made this one. I made my niece like one of the ruffle hats. So I just been on a crochet kick. But then I was like, it was a full moon the other night. And I'm like, man, I want to make some waist beads. But then I was like, for my husband, I want to make him a bracelet. So I made him a bracelet. And I'm like, it needs to be removable for him. So I don't know. It just came to me, you know. And I made my husband his bracelet. So now I got the idea of how I'm going to make my waist beads removable. So I'm going to execute that whole plan in this coming days, and I'm excited. Do you use big hooks or small hooks when you crochet? I use like 4.5 hooks to 5. I usually like mix, like I go between the two of those. I am finishing up some winter hats. Yeah, I have a lot of work. I did my niece's hat. I did my daughter's hat. I haven't done my own hats yet. So, you know, being a parent, you always put everybody before yourself. So I need to make me some hats. I've been making scrunchies. I have a pop-up shop coming up. So your girl's just been busy. Your girl's just been busy. Anyways, we are back. 6 inches. I'll be getting beside myself. And I'm going to get this piece of thread and just connect it. Just connect it so it can just slide on. I'm going to use my bead spinner as I love and always use. It holds it very dear to my heart. Let me get my needle. Let me get my, there it is. I was looking the other day in my craft section. It's such a mess. And I looked down at the bottom and I found some of my wide-eye needles that I be telling like beginners to start using or to begin with. So that was pretty cool. So I might use that for something this week. We shall see. So this is my jewelry needle. And this is the same one that I use to make my waist beads. But today we're making a bracelet. But I was also looking up a few things for making bracelets and making wired style things. So it's a couple of things I need to buy. But you know, you just gotta expose yourself sometimes. All right, so I'm gonna connect the cord to the thread and then make one knot. And I don't know, hopefully this cord is not too thick for my 6mm glass seed beads. We'll see. All right, so we got that there. Let me put this black away. Always got some beads out. Let's see. I be trying to get it together sometimes, but all right, we're gonna put this here. Put it away. And I got these from the Dollar Tree, but I haven't seen them in a long time, so I don't think they make them anymore. But if you do see them and you plan on making waist beads, these are great for storage if you don't move your area around, because I have had a time or two where these tipped over and everything spilled and mixed together. Today is my birthday. Happy birthday, Lucky. Happy birthday. Aya says thank you. Happy birthday, Aya. Yeah, what you gonna do for your birthday today? You hanging out with me on your birthday? Now that's a vibe. Happy birthday, y'all. Make sure y'all drop in the comments happy birthday to Aya. But yeah, so now that we pour that away, I'm gonna put my white beads inside of my bead spinner. And welcome to the channel, Aya. I think this is your first time. I hope I'm not saying your name wrong. If I am saying it wrong, just correct me. But if it's your first time stopping by, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Inside the description box, I put the link to my website. And usually Jalen is one of my moderators, and she usually puts the link to my website there in the chat. So if you are watching live, you know, you ain't got to do much work besides go click. But yeah, I just been on this crochet kick. And I'm not even done yet. Like before my pop-up, I'm thinking about getting like a shoe rack and then having a bunch of hats like on the shoe rack. I seen somebody do that with like baseball caps. But I was like, man, how am I going to set up this, my area? Like I want it to be very inviting, even though it's a very small area. I want to have an area for your hats, the area for your waist beads, and I'm going to have like scrunchies and bracelets and all that good stuff. So your girl is busy, and I'm like, let me start coming on live again, getting strict with my time, hang out with y'all, chit chats, and get some stuff done. So I actually learned and self-taught myself, thanks to YouTube University, how to add elastic into my hats. So I'm really excited. Unfortunately, the hat that I put it into is for my niece, so I can't show you because I already gave it to her. But I did take a video, but I didn't take a video of the actual closure, and that's okay. But I'm going to bead on about 3 inches of beads, and then I'm going to start putting on the crystals. So that's good to know that these beads, the 6mm, do fit over the cord. So I went over by a little bit. I have my tape measure on my table, so I'm just measuring real quick. So I went over. I'm going to take this part off. And then for the middle, I usually like to go in using the rose gold in between. All right, so we're gonna do 2 of the rose golds, and then let me grab my bead spinner, and then where's my paper at? All right, so now we're gonna get our amethyst crystal, get the purple, and that represents the crown chakra. Like, share, and subscribe, y'all. Thank you so much, Jalen. Jalen just already put the link to the website. Like I told you she should. She does throughout the live. So that's the amethyst crystal. Then I'm going to go in. I think I want to do it a little bit different. So instead of putting, all right. So this is what I'm doing, what I'm changing. So it looks like this, but instead of having the 2 back to back, I'm gonna put 1 rose gold, 1 white, 1 rose gold, and then put the crystal. Cause that way, like, the color is like carried through the whole bracelet. But yeah, that's why I like to take breaks from like making my waist beads, because when I come back, I feel refreshed. I feel more like motivated. I'm ready to try different things. And it's a beautiful thing. All right, so now we're going to slide on the crystal again. And then we're going to repeat this design in between. So that's how it's looking. And then we're going to go back in with the rose gold. Scoop up 1. Pick up 1 white. And then 1 rose gold. And then we're going to pick up our blue crystal. This one. Oh no, that's not blue. This is why I get my ring light. I've been talking about it, but I have not bought it yet. All right, here we go. Here's the blue. See it? So we're gonna pop this on. So it's kind of hard. Some of the crystals, I know all the crystals got holes in it, so that's why I like this one, because it came strung already like this. So I know all of the holes are good and can be used. So that's pretty cool. So right now I'm having issues with getting the crystal on. But what I noticed is that the knot is hitting where the cord is at. So this knot was going down to the bottom. So what I'm going to do is put it to the middle and try to pull it down. I'm trying to take my time because I don't want it to pop. And that's going to pop. So never mind. Let me get another one. I probably could find one with a bigger hole. Let's see. Let's see. Oh my goodness. There we go. So, but yeah, I was looking up other ways to use this cord as well. And they have like a braided style with the hemp. And it reminds me of like when I was a kid. It used to be like, I grew up in Harlem. So on the corner store, there was this, it's called, I think it was called TC Goodies. Shout out to TC Goodies. But they had these like strings, you know, the plastic strings, and you can make the keychains. They had those. So you can use this cord to make bracelets, like with the same way how you used to make things like the Chinese staircase or the box, or you know, those designs that we used to make, if you know what I'm talking about. Hope you know what I'm talking about. But I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to I gotta find my clipboard. I have a clipboard that I need to use. So what I'm looking right now is, hold on, and this is why I should have made it a little bit longer, even more longer, because, well, you know what, let me not talk too fast. I'm thinking that I'm gonna hit the spot, but you know what, everything's gonna line up, and I just gotta stop getting ahead of myself. All right, so we're gonna do white, and then the rose gold, slide that down, and then we're gonna put yellow. So yellow represents the solar plexus, and I'm gonna show you that crystal. That's so pretty. It's called yellow. Drop it in the comment section if you remember what's the name of this one. I forgot. I've never actually had this crystal personally in my own collection, so I'm gonna have to now make myself a bracelet, just as this one, because it's so cute. All right, now we're gonna go in with the orange. Okay, I'm gonna slide that on there. Ooh. Let's go in with the rose gold, white, and rose gold. And then go in with the orange. And then the orange represents sacral, the sacral chakra. And then one more time, we're gonna do the rose gold, white, rose gold. And then put our red on. This is it. And then the rest will be white. The rest of the bracelet will be white. So that's how it's looking. But again, first time using this hemp cord, what would I have done differently so far? And I'm not done. I would have made the string longer. And I should have just listened to the licorice string. I found a good one. The licorice string? The licorice string? Where do you find that at? I never even heard of a licorice string. I found this cord, believe it or not, from Dollar General. But I never heard of licorice string. So would I find that like in Joann's or Michael's or Dollar Tree? Because Dollar Tree be having gold too up in there. All right. And now we're going to go back in with the rest of the bracelet. It's going to be white. All right. So this is how it's looking. And what I think I'm going to do is see if I can save it. I'm going to measure it to 6 inches now. All right, so again, we are at about 8.5 inches. So I'm going to take 2 inches off from each side. So 1 inch from each side. So I'm going to take off 1 inch over here. So I'm going to take off this knot and then take off these beads. Because now what I'm about to do is tie on my lobster clasp and somehow tie a knot. Just trust the process, y'all. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So I got to remove 7 beads to have that. Let me see if I can bring it closer. You guys are too far. Okay. So I'm gonna take out this knot. Try to get that out. Thanks for the likes. I see I got 4 likes up on here. Ew. Take up this knot. And then I'll take off those 7 beads. And then I have to find my lobster clasp. And you know what's crazy? I had the lobster clasp for the longest. And it was just sitting up there. And you know what? I got some toggle clasps I could have probably used. All right. I got to look at my craft stuff because now I'm thinking. I remember I had bought some clasps some time ago. And now that I'm making these bracelets, if I happen to redo this one, I'm going to try to find the toggle clasp. Because that's going to be dope. All right, hold on. Yeah, getting this knot out is not easy. And what I'm trying to do is conserve as much of this string as I can. So let's see. All right, so I don't think I'm going to be able to get it out. Yeah, so what I'm about to do is start all over. It says, I found a good one with magnifying glass attached. The string, okay, I found a good one, look at the string. The string making the boxes back in the day is what I used to call it. Oh, okay, is that the one that's golden? The golden one? Because I have some of that. Oh. Are you talking about this type of one? Like this type? Let me know, let me know. All right, so yeah, I'm going to do this again. And I'm going to see real quick if I can find my other closures. If I can find those closures. Oh, I always need a pen. My daughter stays stealing all of my pens. So I got some barrel closures in here. What's this? Some more beads. These beadsmiths was amazing when I first got into making jewelry making waist beads. I know I got some class. I saw them the other day and I was like, that's right, I can use that. And now it's hitting me. And now I can't find it. Oh boy. All right, so I got more lobster clasp. But I don't find, oh. I think I found it. Yes, I did. I found my toggle clasp. All right, so it's late now. I got a game plan. This is the madness of what I go through. And I be like, do people really want to see this on live? But I think y'all do. All right, so I'm going to now measure out and start all over. I'm going to do about 12 inches because who cares? I'm just getting started. The more I do it, the more I practice with the string, I could be more precise. But for the meantime, I'm going to give myself some extra space. Here we go. And measure out 12 inches. Now, I'm using the black cord. It comes with 4 different colors, which is cool. You have options. I'm gonna double up my string. And then cut it. And then again, we're gonna reattach the needle. I'm gonna cut off the old one. Get some string, thread. Cut a piece of thread so we can connect it. And then, like I said, I have an idea of how I'm going to use this. Use the toggle clasp, but I haven't done it yet. So what's cool about the toggle clasp is that they have hearts. They have different type of ones. So it's going to add some personality to our bracelet. Oh, okay. So I think everything I need is here. So let's get, all right, I'm gonna grab a regular toggle clasp like this and a regular circle like that. And then I'm noticing these little heart wire pieces. Yeah, I don't think you can even see that, but I think it's for something. So we're gonna try to, I don't know if I'm gonna use that little piece, we'll see. But I ordered some more of these pieces and they'll be in tomorrow. Oh, those pieces are so tiny, it's like stuck to my finger. All right. So I guess I have an option. So on the end of my bracelet, let's put a knot. So I'm going to tie this part on. Instead of doing that knot that I just had. So I'm going to tie it on right here. And that will prevent our beads from falling off. And then later on, since I got that extra space, I won't have to fight with taking out that needle. Now I'm sure there's more better ways of doing this. However, handmade is handmade and people want handmade sometimes. If they wanted something so extra, they would just get a diamond bracelet, right? Right. So there we go. And then I'm going to get some crazy glue because I seen another girl working with this on YouTube. I forgot her name. But that's going to secure the knot. All right. And now we're going to attach this. Right? I'm overthinking this. Because I'm trying to think, can this fit through? All right. So what I'm trying to see right now is would this piece fit through this piece after everything is on so that I can tie this piece on? And the answer is yes. Yes, it does. Excellent. So what I'm going to do after I finish the bracelet, I'm going to feed it through and that'll be the knot. All right. What time is it? Okay. It's almost time to pick up the munchkin. All right. So we're going to connect our string one more time. Make one knot. Cut off the excess. And then we're going to restring our bracelet. Now that we got the freedom and the thought process going on, put this here. Get another piece of beef jerky. All right. All right. So we're gonna get 3 inches of, no, 2 inches of the white. Because total of the bracelet, I want the size to be a 6. So we have to think about the middle section of the bracelet. And that's 2 inches. Slide that down. And then now we're going to get the white, clear white, rose gold and white. And then we're going to put the red. I'm just going to do it backwards because it's already made. All right. Slide that down. The rose gold, white, and clear. Put the orange on. Then again, the rose gold, white, and clear, rose gold. Then in the yellow. And I'm going to make this bracelet 2 times, 3 times, because I'm going to make myself one. You know, self-care. And then, so this is how it's looking so far. Options are a must. Hey, Coop. Crimp beads. Was hard to see, but they may put those on to secure it better. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I still got homework. I'm still learning to work with these kind of things. And starting to get more into jewelry making and expand off of just making waist beads, because behind me on this side, that's all of my waist beads. But I really do like just making bracelets. I like to make stuff, you know. I like bracelets, earrings, all that stuff. So I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone and try new things. So now we're putting the green one on. Yeah, they're tiny though. Those are probably the crimp beads. And I do have the pieces to close it. So, but I'm not gonna use it today because I still don't know what I'm doing yet. I love it. I love your use of color. Thank you. All right, well, we're at the green right now. Now we're gonna get the blue on. And then the amethyst purple. Got the blue with the rose gold, white, rose gold. And then the amethyst crystal. And then we'll finish up the second half of the bracelet with the white, the solid white. This weather's crazy today. So it's been like chilly, you know, fall weather, sweater weather. And then today it's like 80 degrees. Like, how? Making things while I watch you. It's relaxing. See, we just vibing. We need a community like that. We're just like, you know what? Marina's on live. Let me go see what she's doing. Talk crap, listen to crap. And vibe out. But yeah, I gotta go pick up my baby girl from school. But when I come back, I have hats that I want to add some elastic to. So I went to Joann's and I grabbed this elastic band. So I'm gonna start adding those to my hats, because when I put it on my niece's hat and I seen how it really brought the hat together and made it look way more official, I was like, oh, now I gotta go back into my crochet work and add in my elastic bands, which is fine. All right, so that is the other half of our bracelets. And now I have that space, like I said, to cut and do whatever I need to do. So I'm going to just take off 2 beads just so it can be even. And let's measure how far we are into our design. So the full design is 8 inches. I think I'm all right with that. Let me see. Yeah, I think that's cool. For me. We'll see. And like for the person who does have a problem with the size or length, I'll just tell them how to fix it. No big deal. That's why it's good to buy homemade, handmade stuff, because they're so customizable. All right, so now with the toggle clasp, I'm going to slide my cord through that little hole. And then, you know what? I'm gonna cut it down to the 6 inches. So we got that hole like this. You see that? This loop, we're gonna open it and then slide the whole work through the hole. Like that. Coop, what you making? I love your website. I haven't been brave enough to make one. Is it expensive? I use Shopify for my website. So starting off with Shopify, I'd say it's good because they have like a version that's like $5 to get started, and the layout is my layout that I have right now. I never changed my layout, and you know, it just gives you a platform to, you can either upload your items, or if you have like digital items, you can sell that also. Like you can have digital downloads. I'm gonna cut this off and then take off some on this side just so I can make the whole bracelet 6 inches. Just a recap of what I'm doing over here. But the Shopify is good, and they have support if you need it. You know, the more you spend, the more support they gonna give you. You just gotta kind of take that for what it is. All right, I'm gonna take off 1 inch from each side. So from this side, I'm gonna take off this amount of beads. But it's real self-explanatory. You take care of your customer service. So if people have issues or questions about your items, it's you who will be the one to respond to them. You can like use Canva to fix your photos and start editing your photos and things like that. So don't be scared. Just like when you first start your website, what I would say is, like, if you feel scared, you ain't gotta tell nobody about it. They ain't gonna find you magically, right? So that it could be your little baby for a little while, and you can spend the time to perfect it. But when you feel like, okay, it's to my liking, I'm ready, then you can start like saying to people, hey, go check out my website, you know, and start supporting you. But at least that way you won't have the pressure of, okay, the website has to be perfect, I have to make sure everything is XYZ. It'll take off some of that headache, because you can just have that time, like I said, to fix what you want on your site. Make it to what you want it to be. Play around with it. With Canva, you can make I just cut off the end. You can make your logo on Canva. That's how I made my logo. And what else? Sorry, I'm just measuring over here. So it's like at 7 inches. So I'm gonna take off about 5 beads on this side. 4. Take off 4 beads on this side, because I want it to be nice and snug. And you know, this is crazy. It's crazy that I'm doing this like this, but this is why it's fun to have fun with your stuff. All right. So now I'm gonna slide this piece back on, because now this bracelet should be a total of 6 inches. Going around the rest. I made my sewing logo on Canva. It turned out so nice for my labels. I love some Canva. Yeah, Canva is cool. I made my whole ebook on Canva. And like you can literally do anything. For the 4th of July, I made I make this like sauce that goes on everything. I call it my super duper secret sauce. And you know, it's just such a conversation starter because everybody want to know what's in my super duper secret sauce. And I'm like, yo, don't ask me that. It's top secret. But I was able to make a whole label and it said like my Ms. Ray's super duper secret sauce. So, you know, just having things that you can make like that on a whim just because you have Canva is amazing. And no, I'm not sponsored, but Canva, shout, you know, holla at your girl if you want. You know, some time on my channel, my growing channel. Cause we going places. Right, y'all? I have big things going on for 2025. I feel like this channel is gonna really take off. I just gotta remain consistent. So, and I will be. All right. So one more time. Right now, what I'm just trying to do is just get my sizing down. So it's a lot of readjusting and cutting this and refeeding that, but that's why it's two types of people in this world: the people who buy the jewelry and the people who make it. Right? Right. Okay. So now I'm going to make a knot here. And I'm going to do 2 knots. I wonder if I could have made that tighter. What time is it? All right, 3 minutes. 3 minutes. I gotta get going. Can I do it? Will she do it, y'all? Cheer me on. Give me some hearts in the comment section. I do this all the time. Give me some hearts in the comment section for some motivation, y'all. All right, so I got that knot out. I'm just trying to bring this closer because I don't want too much gapping in between the beads. All right, so now I'm going to do that knot 2 times. Nice and tight. Nice and tight. All right, all right. All right. I know I'm super like focused right now, but it's kind of hard because the string is kind of short and it's getting caught around the other beads. So I'm trying to slide it down. Okay, here we go. There we go. We did it. There we go. You certainly have the right mindset. Well, you have a new sub here. Okay, welcome to the gang, Coop. That's what I'm talking about. Creators supporting other creators. We vibe, we create. So here's the bracelet. And then to put it on, we'll slide it through. Here we go. Hold on. Oh. Here we go. It's gonna work. It's going to work. Oh gosh. There we go. Look at that. Boom. Not bad, huh? How cute. So I'm going to keep this one for me. Lovely, lovely. Thank you very much. I'm going to make the other 2 when I get back, but I got to go pick up my munchkin. So I'm going to come back on. I always say this. I'm going to come back on today so we can hang out a little bit more. So Coop, if you around, look out for your girl. I'm going to try to come back on so I can make 2 more of these. and then make put in my stuff for my crochet. So I will catch you girls and guys later. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel so we can start making some jewelry together, crochet items, and whatever I feel like making at the time. And I will catch y'all later on today. Peace out, y'all.